Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at 11870 Southwest Oslo Street here in Wilsonville, located at the front of the home. And I describe everything as if you're in the street facing the front of the house. We're to the left of the front door. We're just maybe 3 feet in from this front left corner, dropping into a 3-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We're going to introduce water to the line here in just a moment. Off we go. What I like about a lot of these houses in this neighborhood is they're pitched up on these built-up yards, so you get a lot of downhill action going on. Gravity is a good thing in a sewer line. Keeps things moving quick. So we just transitioned there to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe. And anytime you have a slope property like this, it makes it less likely that settling issues will occur, in most circumstances anyway. Less chance for bellies and things like that. Yeah, stuff rips through this thing like a rocket. I can't believe how fast that water just drained off there. And the line here essentially runs dead straight. If you go out to the street curb, you've got a curb stamp out there, double S in the concrete. This thing basically from end to end runs straight. If you draw an imaginary line from this clean out to the middle of the road, that's the path the line takes. Alright, and the line is essentially completely drained off here at this point. We're going to start pulling back in. And it's quite a clean sewer line too. These homeowners here have done a good job at keeping the cooking oil and grease, fats in general, out of the line. Most of which comes from your kitchen sink drain. It's a very good habit to have in place. I've done almost 25,000, actually I might have surpassed that number. I'm right around 25,000 scopes at this point, and I've done a lot of drain cleaning, and grease buildup is a very common contributing factor to blockages occurring, and a lot of blockages that would otherwise never happen. It just makes your line sticky, causes debris to get hung up that would otherwise get through the area, and it causes items that would naturally break loose on their own to get stuck. Especially good habit to have in place when you have little kids in the house that are still learning how to fold toilet paper and like to ball it up like a softball. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start reeling the camera out here. All the 3034 PVC drains off nicely there. A little bit of gasket material exposed right here. But from what I can tell here, I think that's all that's going on. Every now and then you'll get a little bit of a slip at a joint. In some cases it can be a problem. And the water's cruising straight over the top of it. Nothing's escaping. So there's a little bit of, we call that a slip. It's where or they just didn't slam the pipe ends home all the way. Either way, there's zero settling. When you get a joint like that where it's kind of subtle, where there could maybe be the chance it could be somewhat exposed to the ground, I start looking for secondary signs. Things like, yeah, I just was talking to the seller there. Anyway, as it relates to joints like this, things I look for: are there worms crawling around that make it obvious that the line's exposed to the ground, water droplets dripping through, dirt clods sticking out of the pipe joint, stuff that makes it fairly bonehead obvious it's open. Most of your slip joints like that have a little bit of fern coat sticking out of them, most of them remain intact. And that one's pretty subtle. So Anyway, nothing about that joint there shows any signs whatsoever of being exposed to the ground. I will notate it. In fact, let me push back out here really quick. And one of the other things I look for, I skipped over it on accident. When you have a joint that's exposed to the ground in a meaningful way and allowing groundwater and dirt to seep through it, the concern is it can cause hydro erosion. That's where the combination of groundwater seepage will drag the dirt with it, and it will carry it down the sewer line. It erodes the support out from underneath the pipe. It'll suck the dirt out from underneath the line or overtop it. And it will cause slow but sure settling in most cases. This piece of pipe right here is absolutely true and straight. Zero shifting has taken place. So I will notate a minor slip joint at 8 feet. But I am not recommending any repairs on it. It's not affecting functionality in any way. And there's no signs there at all that joint is exposed to the ground. And with that little Fernco exposed, I wouldn't expect to see those signs, to be honest with you. Anyhow, we have good flow end to end here. No standing water, no offset joints, and a very clean line to boot. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time. Nice looking line there.